Okay, hello everyone. We're starting a Battle of the Jewelbox, which is a team tournament I thought up. I have 2 teams. I think I can show them on stream in a second. Make sure the right names. Yeah, it'll be a battle between the 2 teams to see who can win more games against the other. Okay, I think maybe it should be done now. Yeah, here we have the teams. Oh, the green box is a little, okay, ignore that. Yeah. Yeah, Fally, Fice, Rio, Cherry, Moth, Dummy, Evin, Watcher, and Wheelchair on the green team, Adventurers. And aldy, Telika, Bob, Hunter, Ink, Sassy, Shadowpelt, cibowg, and eurydice on the monster team, yellow team. Yeah. Since I don't want to get traumatized by another long tourney, it's kind of short one this time. It'll be 4 to 5 best of 3 games, depending on your schedule. I also marked the ones I want to watch on stream in the sheet already in red, so the rest can maybe go to the other lobby if there's not enough room here. Yeah, and report your scores in the Google Sheet, or make sure that your opponent does at least. Yeah, some of the teams might have been a bit last minute signups, like Fice. I wasn't sure if I was participating, so might have got them mixed up in the teams that they wanted to be in. But yeah, mostly people got the team they wanted, I think. Sorry about that. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't sure if you were participating, you were sleeping. You've slept in turn before, but okay. So yeah, first up we have Rio and Bob on the mat here that we would like to watch on stream. Okay, I'll make sure I have everything ready here. Okay, yeah, I think I'm ready. Oh yeah, the audio I think might be fixed now, maybe? Yeah, okay, it's fixed now. Yeah, best of 3. Yes, best of 3. We have a hood and the depth here. The greens playing against each other. I think Bob and Rio are pretty evenly matched, so it will be interesting to see who wins this one. Might be important for their team to get these points here. Bob doing a nice job of mostly microing for now, going in for the shotgun but get punished for that. Might have to play a bit more carefully. Forcing invis out with the shotgun. Mostly just trying to get on top of Hood. That is generally good strategy, but yeah, if you slow yourself down, then Hood gets a chance to punish you, which happens here. Yeah, you don't have to play the characters the team you're in, mostly just cosmetic, but yeah. I mean, you're welcome to if you want to, but it's not limited to those characters. Yeah, Bob losing the first card here. Oh, Hunter still. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think there might be a mix-up. Let me check. was someone else not in the game. Because I thought I had everyone accounted for, but... Oh, Innocent Treasure isn't here for some reason, I think. Okay. William Fice didn't check in, I think, but wonder how to fix this right now. Okay. The matches will change, so I guess play the new game you were assigned. Or I guess you can mark the game in future if you already played it, but Innocent Treasure should be here. Oh no, there's an error. Almost figured it out. Oh, sassy still in. Okay. Sorry, I think it should be fixed now. So yeah, some people might have gotten a different game now. So make sure you play the correct one. Or I guess you can mark the score of whichever one you played already as well. But yeah, played round one as well. Oh no, there's 2 wings, never mind. Fally should be playing against Sassy. Okay, I think it might be fixed now. Hopefully. I haven't paid attention to anything that's going on in this game. I think it's 1-1. Okay. Seems to be a close game between these two, which could have been expected then. Oh, that's a nice shotgun from Bob, getting Rio down to 1 heart. The Bob takes the first card. Nice job there. Going for a bit greedy shotgun. Otherwise still managing to stay on top of Wyrm. She does get the heart back. Since Depth can stay on top of food pretty nicely with Telika managing to let her get close. But yeah, has to be careful when going for the wides or shotguns since those do slow down Depth. And who is good at punishing people in mid-range that slow them themselves. It's down to 1 heart each. This second card. Ooh, and nice shotgun. Give Bob the win. Okay, yeah, now we have Evin and the Shadowpelt. Tom, you can fight whenever. Okay, 1 sec, I have to fix the overlay. Okay, there we go. So yeah, Lich against the Wyrm can be tough to play if you're not that good at managing from the Lich side. If you're not that used to like dodging Wyrm bite and stuff, just they can really yeah, catch you off guard if you're trying to set up while yeah, you can't really move around while Wyrm is fighting near you. Or you have to be really careful with it. And yeah, laser is also a good way to punish Lich, since she has to like move fully out of the way of it. So yeah, she has to commit, and if she doesn't, then she just gets hit. But yeah, obviously also Lich doesn't have the timer of butterflies just ending the Wyrm if the Wyrm is not careful enough with dodging those. You can just hope that butterflies do the job while you manage to stay alive. They're kinda struggling to get through these setups, having to shoot lasers from far away, but it's not very effective. Might be able to get through the top there now, yeah. Does get down, Evin down to 1 heart. And the laser does, yeah, get the start on Lich. Can be punishing. Expect to have a lot of time, but if you slow yourself as well, and then yeah, it's just laser comes faster than you expect, then you'll just get hit. Oh yeah, that's a white catching evin there. It's a good combo with the laser. It's when Lich moves out of the way of the laser, the white can catch him depending on distance. And the other white sealing the deal the first game. Oh, it seems the Shadowpelt is left. Guess we'll have to wait for Shadowpelt to return. Yeah, Shadowpelt has returned. Just fix some theater. Okay, there we go. So now we see Evin switching to the Hood instead. Might be a bit of a better option with staying alive, since Hood has a lot of more movement speed than Lich does. But yeah, not as many defensive tools, so Wyrm can get on top of him more easily. Yeah, no fire is really good in the corner. So I think Kevin might have gotten vanished just a second too later or something. Yeah, haven't happened. Evin kind of stuck in a corner, just use Vanish to get out, but yeah, the white catching Venus moves away. Yeah, Wyrm is pretty strong against the defensive play. But not, yeah, like, defensive play isn't strong enough, I guess. Okay, so I think everyone is done with round 1. Yeah, be free. Yeah, okay, Moth and Link are next on stream. It's round 2 starting. This is the great return of Muffin, it seems. Haven't seen Muffin around for a while, tournaments. So we'll see how it does here to get the adventurers points. Oh, also we can have a progress report here. Score is currently, let me check. Yeah, it's 8-7. So right now the score is pretty close after the first round. We'll see if it changes. Yeah, Frost against Storm, which is pretty weird in my opinion, from Frost perspective at least, since like it's hard to catch Storm with fights or anything, or like get close to her. Mostly just have to wait and wait for the walls to get smaller, which can kinda give you bigger chance of hitting Storm. Otherwise you just have to like move around mostly and not let Storm get too big of a wall on you. As we can see, Moth managing to make it to min walls without taking any hits. And now when walls get small as they can, immediately getting first hit. Though Storm does also get pretty decent when basics cover more of the screen in min walls, but Frost does have many tools like Troll to get out of dodge those basics, yeah, like that. Also stun wave can delete the small basics, so you can use that as well if you want to. Some cases. Usually Storm will be going for the bigger basics, so it doesn't matter that much. As we can see, Moth really managing well to stay in the middle, which means that Ink can't get a good wall going really. Moth will be able to just move to the side of it. Anyway it goes. And it does get the first card. Oh yeah, those fast basics can sometimes surprise you from Storm. That's why I usually just like to play this really careful as Frost. The White getting the card back for Ink. Now both down to one card. I'm often getting a bit too greedy with those basics and catching the fast basic from Storm. Does get one back with the White. It's Storm can still get hit by it, it's just not very big chance. Often kind of stuck in the corner, but managing to get a hit, which allows Moth to move out. Fortunately blocking on the basic there, down to one heart, Moth. Now the wall is getting really big. Managed to roll out, but the small basic catching Moth and giving Ink the first game. yeah, there's not much to commentate on this matchup, and the walls are still so wide, since it's just mostly a game of Storm trying to catch Frost and Frost moving around. This time does get hit on Frost though. Wink working into the Frost basic. Don't one heart. It's a good summary Fice. Oh, the Frost basic unfortunately barely in the dead zone. Doesn't get Storm. So you can kinda punish Storm when Storm is charging the basic, since the Storm is so slow. But yeah, it's unfortunately there in the dead zone, so it doesn't get hit. This time though, works out. Often does take the first card here. Oh yeah, I'm getting a bit too greedy with the basics. Doesn't have the more speed to get out of the basic pattern of Frost. Yeah, it's really a game of managing how much you can slow yourself down for both of these players really, without the other getting hit on him. Oh yeah, I think the sum function would be wrong. Let me see. I think it was different since team sizes were different, but changed last minute. Yeah, I think it was different team sizes before. So I didn't update it, that's my bad. Yep. Wrong account. Okay, hello Jerry. Okay, should be fixed now. Score is looking, thought it was looking a little small before. I think it should be fixed now, yeah. Okay, back to this game. It's both with one card. We have fast basic from Storm there to catch Frost. So yeah, even though it's good to stay in the middle of Storm and her clone in these kinds of small balls, that means staying pretty close to both of them, which means you really have to be careful with slowing yourself down. This basic could be coming pretty much any moment. Often managing not get walled, it gets the stun wave. It's really close there, but managing to stay on the edge of the Storm basic. It does take the game. Yeah, that's done. Yeah. Ooh, we have Frost Mirror. Classic, starting with the stun wave. Nice handshake to start off the mirror. I think he's doing a pretty nice job at just staying away and shooting basics, which is working so far. Moth does have more of middle, but it's not doesn't make difference if you're taking hits. Yeah, Ink does get the first card. Seems that both are resorting to the turreting from afar strategy, which seems to be the good option in this matchup right now between these two. Stun wave barely not hitting. I think they're getting a stun wave instead. Oh, but the White getting the counter hit. Both down to 2 hearts. Another stun wave barely not hitting. Moth getting kinda unlucky with the stun waves, but I guess it makes up for the stun wave from the last game, which was pretty lucky. Is the Mitre hitting? Oh, but the basic from the approaching Moth getting the final hit for Ink. Okay, and then we have Butcher and cibowg. Oh, Butcher and cibowg are here, so we can think these two can play. After that, yeah, we can make some room, maybe. Still have this game to watch. So Lich against Hood, I think is pretty much favored for Lich. Though I do know that Butcher has said before that does feel confident in this matchup. We'll see how it goes. And I guess in the beginner level it still is kind of favored for Hood, since Lich has to really know when it's safe to slow herself down and not get bombarded with kunais and basics. The Hood is really good at punishing beginners who don't really have the best grasp yet of when's the best moment to move. Just comes from experience mostly. The butterflies are doing a good job right now, getting Watcher down to 1 heart. And gets the second card, make it 1-1. They were going for the setup in the middle of the screen, which is a nice option, but yeah, still has to dodge Hood's offense that can come pretty close to him. But here does take the first game. Oh yeah, I guess I haven't done the callouts, but yeah, they are in the Google sheet. And yeah, maybe you can tell others as well if your game's on stream or not. Since yeah, right now I have a bit to manage, but yeah. Cibowg managing to charge a peak flower now, which might give them an advantage. As the whole screen is filled, Fice has to choose a side to stay on. Can't change. Or yeah, I guess can change with the invis, but doesn't even go over this time. Both with 1 heart. Cibowg managing to stay away, but the stray kunai happens. Both with 1 heart again. Cibowg does have some nice butterflies in the middle, just preventing Watcher from getting too close. Let's Cibowg charge a big flower. Takes it down to 1 card each. This time Watcher choosing to stay farther away, Fortunately, cibowg gets the charging flower cancelled. Yeah, now doesn't have flower up, which is not the best. This matchup. Suit has a lot of room to move around in. But sure does take it on one heart. Okay. Now we have round 3. I'll do the call out system as well then. In case someone replacing doesn't have the sheet open right now. Yeah, both of these players were supposed to be on the monster team initially, but fortunately last minute mix up Fice got transferred to the other team, so now these two have to play against each other. Maybe have a check on the score while we're here. Seems to be 29 to 16 right now. Which is, seems the adventurers are leading pretty decently right now. We'll see if it changes. Maybe Telika can take some points here for the monsters. Playing pretty defensively against this Fice's Wyrm. But I suppose that's the best you can do. This Wyrm can be pretty dangerous up close. Project no fire, barely. Yeah, Fice just not getting caught in any of the combos right now, and doesn't say that, walking into void. And bonking on the diamond as well. So, yeah, happens. Happens to the best of us. He's managing to get through the basics, get the white off. Still down a heart. It's another bite from close range. Seems to be Fice's main strategy, to get up close and personal and then hit the opponent with the white. Sun is pretty good in the melee range, so yeah. I have to not bonk like that. does get the point for the monsters by Telika. This time Fice getting close enough for just get some combos on Telika. Telika doesn't have a good moment to back out again. Yeah, I think Sun really needs to like get a few abilities up to obviously like, yeah, the breakfast combo and stuff. Use multiple abilities. Yeah, if your opponent managed to like dodge a few of them, then you have nothing left and can just move through them and get a hit on you instead. No, if I'm just rambling, but yeah, like yeah. Basically, if you get through the whites and diamonds, then one's offense gets kind of limited. But Fice does manage to get the second game here. This time Fice really moving nicely through the whites and diamonds, not giving Telika a chance to get any combos up. It's already down to 1 heart. I'll take the last one as well. Fice might have needed some time to warm up to this matchup, and now just not getting hit as much anymore, which is really a detriment to Telika. Still poking into some bites, but doesn't get punished by no fire. Okay, I thought Fice would have got an hit there for sure. But yeah, wins instead. Another win for the monster, adventure team. And yeah, now we have Eurydice and wheelchair champion. Yeah, depth against Frost is pretty tough for Frost, honestly. Yeah, Frost usually wants to get up close to get the whites and stun waves, but obviously that can't just mostly stay on top of basics or chariot. Not let Frost get too close. Frost basics still do pose a danger, so you still have to be careful with when you're slowing yourself a step. Wheelchair kind of struggling to get through depth setups. Oh, that's a nice predictive basic there to prevent Frost from stun waving. And just basing on top of yourself. If you're predicting it, then Frost will get hit right after. So stun waving on top of basic again. It's dangerous. Against that, I usually just like to like not even use stun wave as much. Maybe like if I bait out a few abilities first, then go for it. Like against shotgun, it does win since you can delete shotgun. But against Jellycat and basic, it usually loses. So yeah, you mostly want to bait out that stuff before actually going for stun wave. Yeah, stun wave is good at dating shotgun. It's, yeah, I think still makes it useful in this matchup. You can see there. So yeah, if you're like at the mid range where only shotgun would reach you, then it's pretty safe to stun wave. If you get too close, then it's when you have to think about what depth is doing. It's a nice fight there. Get the wheelchair the first game. I think it was game 1, right? No, yeah, okay. Yeah, happens. Yeah, best you can do as Frost usually in this matchup is use basic from far away. You can also, like, yeah, try to do some roll combos to mix up depth, but usually just hoping that depth gets hit, which does happen sometimes, especially at this level. Like, not too high level. Nice shotgun deletion there. You're getting hit a few times, but still in the lead with hearts. Eurydice takes some hits at the start. We are basic, expanding a bit too much. Shotgun as well, that's nice. Catching wheelchair rotation. Move down to 2 hearts. Rolling over the shotgun and getting the stun wave, yeah, that's a nice move. I think if the depth basic was a little earlier, might have punished it, but yeah, managed to win nicely there, sure. We can look at the score again, which is 42 to 20 right now. Which is I see the monsters might be doing the Vengers might be doing a bit better. The maybe monster can still come back. Yeah. Okay. Next we have round 4. We have Cherry and Sassy. Tommy says listen. Okay, there we go. On screen. Okay, we have a hood mirror. I think Sassy has played this before into other hoods, which is fighting fire with fire. I mean, I think it yeah, can work, especially at this intermediate level where people aren't that good at dodging hood. Yeah, okay, I can explain the format later, but yeah, basically I think it was mostly so beginners would only play mostly against other like beginner to intermediate players. The more experts would play against other experts and higher intermediate players. So yeah, there's just not enough of the beginners to make round 5 for them. So yeah, some people only have 4 games, but I think it shouldn't make that big of a difference. Oh yeah, I didn't explain it very well, but yeah, yeah. Maybe afterwards I can explain more of the thought process behind this, but yeah, of how this journey worked in my mind. Yeah, maybe didn't explain it too well before. Yeah, right now both at 2 hearts, sassy only down a card. I guess anything can happen in this whole matchup. So there's not really snowballing in this one, I think. Jerry does win the first one though. Yeah, I can, I guess, explain afterwards how this format works exactly. Just thought that should get over the games first for people who maybe are in a bit of a hurry or something. Yeah, but, yeah. He does get a bit too aggressive there, I think, losing the last start. Okay, we have Dummy and Innocent Treasure now. Are they even in this lobby? Oh yeah, they are. Innocent's here. Dummy here, okay. Yeah, mostly I chose the matchups to be like the ones on stream to be like I think those that are closer ones, judging by the sign up skill levels. I guess yeah, since I have to change things last minute, not sure if this one is the most fair one, but we'll see. Treasure playing Storm, which seems. I think they haven't participated in any tournaments before, so yeah. might be a bit of a beginner. We'll see how it goes. The storm can be pretty tough to play as a beginner since the movement is a lot to deal with. Okay, yeah, you have to you can really bonk on everything basically. I think the Innocent Treasure is doing a pretty good job at least like building the walls with the big basics. But yeah, just maybe has to get a bit more used to Storm's movement. Yeah, there does actually manage to get Tommy into a corner and get a hit. We are almost at the wall there, but one shot not quite getting Tommy there. Yeah, Innocent does lose the first game. Yeah, Redwood can be pretty tough to deal with, especially as a beginner. It's, yeah, you have to be careful with when you're moving, when you're not. All the while managing everything else, so yeah. Do think it's like a good practice as a beginner, like play against a lot of Redwoods. It does like teach you really good understanding of when you have like how to be careful when play around danger, like what abilities of yours can be punished by Hood, like when you slow yourself down too much or anything. So yeah, I think Hood is a good like movement training matchup. I guess at least from personal experience, since when I started out there was a bunch of Hoods around. Not sure about other people, but yeah. For me, Hood was the matchup I played against a lot as a beginner. Tommy takes the second game. Okay, oh, what does happen to that? Okay. Yeah, now we have round 5, which is only the for some people. Some people have played order games, which I hope everyone had fun. who has played order games. Didn't want this tournament to be too long, so yeah, some people only had 4 rounds, some people will have 5. It was mostly just an experiment to see how people like this kind of thing. Okay, they're already there. Oh, I still have the previous overlap. Oh, I forgot to do the status report on the score, but I can say that it's not looking much better for monsters currently. We'll see if Aldy can maybe take some points back here, but I think it might be a bit doomed for monsters. Don't think I've ever seen before the minimized Torpist. She just looks so goofy and so small. But it does take the first card. Paralyze at round start can always be annoying. I don't think it matters as much maybe as Storm. You can have a lot of movement anyway. Still managing to get one hit though. Aldy is managing to dodge Fally's checkmates, but can't get much offense going, and that allows Fally just keep going and managing to get the last art as well. We're barely catching Aldy with the clock. Doesn't get the last art. Oh, does get last art. Oh, your confusion is also very hard for Storm to deal with, since like your own game plan is balling the opponent, and if you're confused you can't shoot the basic in the right direction, which basically means you can't do anything, which is really unfortunate. Okay, dodging the clock somehow. Lich just moving from corner to corner, hoping to stay alive, but Fally wins. gets another win for the adventurers. Which, yeah, I think all the games haven't finished yet, but right now the score is 58 to 28, it seems. Yeah, I'll wait for all the games to finish. Can maybe pull it up on stream and show it a bit. Yeah, okay. Hope you can see that. There we go. So yeah, basically the top 5 of each team were like people rated 3 and above. The bottom 4 were 2 and lower. So it was like kind of yeah, you played against more people your skill level. Yeah, there was a last minute not sure if Fice was participating or not and stuff like that. Fally got another 4 on his team, which might have made Adventurers a bit overpowered, maybe. Initially it was supposed to be like Fally against 2 4s and the rest were 3s, but then aldy signed up and I thought that Fice wouldn't come and Fice still did show up. So yeah, did mix up some things. But yeah, so maybe it wasn't the most balanced. It's my bad. Hope it was still fun. The seating, I mean, it was mostly just like the top ratings were in the top, and between the twos, you were just pretty much randomly chosen how high up you were. There wasn't really a method to that. So yeah, it's mostly just if you're higher, you rated yourself higher, then you're higher up in the list here currently. And yeah, the games were just playing against everyone in your like pool, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's any other questions. But yeah, I hope it was fun at this kind of. I think it was an interesting experiment. Haven't used anything like Google Sheet for a tournament before, so I wanted to try out something new. Thought it might be fun. Was probably saying here. Which were overstacked. I mean, yeah, it was like pretty much how I chose them was that I mean, you had the rating, right? There were an even number of threes and twos between the teams, but and yeah, like people usually got the team that they chose in the preference. But I mean, yeah, I guess they might have been a bit unbalanced. Just when the number of 1 to 5, but I guess that might not have been a big enough scale. Maybe should have like 1 to 10. Smaller teams, yeah, might be a good idea. Yeah, it's a good idea. I think yeah, there was a tournament of like teams of 2. They wanted to try like bigger teams. I guess yeah, 2 teams might have been a bit too few, maybe. Maybe like teams of three or 4 might be interesting also to try. Since yeah, right now I guess yeah, just mostly just playing and seeing a number go up, but not really feeling as a team. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I think K2 games are still going. We'll wait for them to finish as well. Um, I don't know if it would take long though. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't around for that, but yeah. I wonder how it could be made work. Yeah. I think there might be a way, but yeah. I guess it's harder to plan these things when you don't know how many people will show up, since you don't know like how many teams you'll have. Yeah, it might be tough then. Yeah. I thought the 50 minutes buffer would be enough, but I still messed up some stuff, so yeah. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I don't know how to convince the community to not sign up last minute. Oh yeah, it drops as well, yeah. Can't really do much about that. So people will obviously have stuff come up, so we can't do anything about that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't think you can hear any audio here. I'm just listening to the sloppy music, but guess we can go back to here for now. Want to want to see how the games finish. Yeah. I think it was a good experiment. I'll learn things from this and maybe figure something out for the next time as well. We'll see. We'll see. I think that Sassy and Moth finished. I think Telika and Cherry are still playing. I guess Fally and all this game was pretty fast compared to like some of the ones we had before. Some rounds might take longer. I think they finished now. Can check the sheet again. Yeah, the score of 60 to 33. It's, yeah, might have been a bit on the danger side. Yeah, okay. Hope it was still fun. Thank you everyone for coming. It was a bit of shorter one, yeah. Yeah, just a fun experiment. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I'll see you again soon, probably. I think a single spell will be coming next week, maybe, unless something comes up. Yeah, okay, that's it for now. Bye bye.